Hello, everybody. This is Dwayne Sr. and
Tony Trestle.
we're here at the ISA Ontario show, and this is another short mini episode of Tree Actions. And with us here at the booth is Astrid Nielsen from Dendron Forestry Services. Astrid, welcome.
Thank you so much.
So, you know, I've known you for a while. My first time I met you, I think you were working with the City of Ottawa.
Yeah.
Capital, the capital city of Canada.
I was.
How did you end up there?
Well, actually, I'm from Ottawa.
Okay.
So
okay.
that was
That makes it easy.
Kind of, but I
Easier.
didn't. You asked like a really long question. So
That's okay.
I grew up in Ottawa, born and raised, but I did move out west for about 10 years,
Okay.
where I got my degree in forestry at UBC. And then, I noticed your shirt. I was going to ask you about that. Did my degree there, and then ended up back in Ottawa after doing some work, some crazy field experiences out in BC, doing engineer layout in the mountains and lots of fun.
What was the craziest experience in the engineering layout field?
Well, one job I had for a couple of years was where we would be, groups of 4 to 6 of us would be flown out in the Western Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, the east, just west of Jasper,
Oh, wow.
near Valemount.
Yeah.
And we would drive to the end of the logging road, and a helicopter would pick us up
Yeah.
with all our gear and food for 10 days and plop us about 5 kilometers further down
Wow.
into the woods somewhere, and we would set up camp and stay there until the helicopter picked us up.
That actually sounds really kind of awesome.
It was
Yeah.
it was the best job I've ever
That's
had.
the best job ever. Yeah.
I loved it. I
mean,
loved it. It was
I mean, the
lots of
supervision's
adventure.
got to be minimal. Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. We had one radio that we could
Awesome.
get. Basically, the loggers
Right.
working, 5 clicks away was about the only line to civilization. Then we had a satellite phone that we would check in every week or so.
Was that really your first experience in the human forest, so to speak?
It wasn't. I had summer jobs working elsewhere, like through Canada before that.
Yeah.
And I have to say that it kind of goes back generations too in my family. My dad was a forester. He's still
Wow.
alive, and I spent a lot of time with him. And yeah, he's a forester. And my grandfather on my mom's side was a forester as
Wow,
well.
so it's in the family.
It's in the family.
Generational.
Oh, my brother too. So
Really?
yeah.
It does seem to be a generational
Yeah,
thing.
we're all tree people. We
So,
love the woods.
Forestry into arboriculture, how did that
Yeah,
transition
good question. So came back to Ottawa, consulted at my dad's company, the old Dendron I call it. It was Dendron Resource Surveys, and that was actually in business starting in 1978 and went to about 2015. And then I worked, just for a change. A friend of mine, she was a forester in the planning department at the City of Ottawa, and she took a mat leave position, and so I said, hey, I'll check this urban forestry stuff out. So
Wow.
I was the lone forester in the planning department at the City of Ottawa, and she had just implemented the first urban tree conservation bylaw in 2009.
Wow.
So she trained me for a week and then took off and said, good luck, see you later. And I was standing there, I was stuck basically implementing this bylaw on my own. So I say on my own in the planning department. I did have lots of support from Forestry Services, from
Right.
all the crew that you know over in Forestry Services.
Right,
so I
right,
leaned
right.
on them a lot to help me out and guide me through that year. But yeah, so haven't turned back since. That was 14 years ago.
It's just an amazing story. How would you say that being part of the human forest has not only impacted you professionally, but personally? How has it affected your life, would you say?
I say to people often, working in this field, it's a lifestyle. It's not just a job. Like, you're part of it. It's what I do on the weekends. It's what
Right.
I do on my free time. And I've got lots of friends that don't know much about forestry or arboriculture, but I really enjoy coming to events like this because I totally get to geek out with people and talk about trees and totally
Yeah.
sit around and chat about wildlife and
Right.
what we see. We've got some woodlot, and we spend a lot of time up there, and so just talking about that kind of
Absolutely.
stuff. Yeah, so it's
Absolutely.
really fun.
It
And
is
that
a way of
connection.
life, yeah.
It's a way of life, and I like urban forestry because of the people component. So I like people. Most of the time. No,
Trees
but-
and tree people
Yeah.
and people.
Yeah.
And the other people, the
Yeah.
muggles, I guess.
Right.
Awesome.
Well, Astrid, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to us
You're
about your
welcome.
journey in the human forest. And I think it might be good to get her on for a
absolutely.
full-length feature.
We'd love to
tree
have you on.
actions.
It'd be great.
So
It's
everyone,
been a little
maybe-
male-dominated, our podcast so far, so we need to open it up
We
a little
have
bit.
Sharon booked.
We do have
Lily's
Sharon Lily
booked for
booked,
one,
yeah.
and I got Wendell Lee booked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this would make our third
Well,
lady booked.
that'd
and
be
I
awesome.
think that'd be a good thing to do. All right, everybody, thank you very much.
All right.
This is Dwayne Sr, Tony Tressel, and Astrid Nielsen on
Thank
Tree
you.
Actions, the Human Forestry Podcast.